Why is no one talking about a lot of Muslim men don't actually want a partner? What they want is obedience, because obedience doesn't challenge their emotional immaturity, right? And I can speak on behalf of myself. I used to be similar in that way. Like, we'll say that I want a righteous wife, but as soon as she expresses pain, we go around saying she's too emotional. Maybe she's too ungrateful, and she is disrespectful. But the truth of the matter is that I've realized growing is that she's not disrespectful, right? Instead, she, unlike many of us, she's not numb. She can actually feel. Her heart is still open. Her heart still breathes, right? And perhaps that a lot of us we we were raised to to not feel, right? We were raised to suppress. And now all of a sudden, when a woman, she actually feels deeply, and especially because we sometimes get powerless in those situations, we see that as rebellion. A lot of men will go around and say, "Oh, feminism, feminism," for just for her for having basic human fucking emotions, right? When the truth is, we're not leading with Islam. I don't know what version of Islam where you have that from, right? Perhaps another man that's really traumatized. Perhaps another man that is extremely traumatized to that point that he can justify and has these control issues. That truly has a lack of empathy. Lack of empathy. I've seen this a lot. You see this a lot, but men in general, but I've seen it a lot, especially a lot of Muslim men as well. I can speak on behalf of myself. That lack of empathy, right? The truth is that we are leading with fear of being exposed, fear of being seen, fear of being wrong. So what we do is that some of us we weaponize verses, right? And we talk about disobedience, and you gotta be obedient, you gotta be submissive, you gotta be feminine. How can we expect her to be feminine when we can't even give her the safety to be a woman in? She is supposed to have feelings. So all of a sudden, when she said she has feelings, it's like, oh, you be, what? What? No, what? What? Now when she has feelings, which is well, essentially that's not, it's just, that's part of her femininity. Having emotion doesn't make you feminine, but that's part of her femininity. That her emotions go up and down, and sometimes she feels more, and sometimes she feels in a different side. That's part of her femininity. I'm not sure what you really signed up for. Maybe you didn't try to build a home, but instead you wanted to control a woman who only ever asked for love, that and openness and kindness that you are not ready to give. You are not ready to give because you haven't learned that.